Hi, good day everyone. So I am Micah Tenchavez and today I'll talk about competencies for managing culturally diversity. So introduction is managing culturally diverse team encompasses acceptance, respect, recognition, and valuing of individual difference. The key to managing cultural diversity in the workplace is to create an environment where everyone feels comfortable. So if we say managing culturally diverse team, labi na at natin partnership sa ato ang business nga lain taga-lain naton, kinahanglan pud kang mo-adapt ug unsay ilang ang cultural nga naa. Dili ta mag one-sided na maura ni ato ang cultural nga naa diri sa ato Pilipinas maura yun na dili na siya pwede kay need man tao interaction sa ato ang workmates if mag-hisgot ta og culturally diverse team. So next is a short background about sa ato ang managing culturally diverse team. So cultural awareness is part of the skill set that enable business leaders to address challenges multinational organizations face every day. Success in today's global economy requires executives to lead cross-cultural teams comprised of individuals. So while every case is unique, there are four core competencies global leaders must develop to hone their cultural awareness. So the next slide is the competencies of how these competencies have helped our clients overcome cross-cultural challenges. So these are the four the four core culturally diverse teams. So the first one is to develop a global mindset. Next is establish trusted support networks. Three is practice verbal and nonverbal communication skills. The fourth is develop multiple leadership styles. So let's talk about first the develop a global mindset. So the first one is immerse yourself in multicultural environments. So if we say immerse yourself in multicultural environment, it's all about sa ilang history na imong ilailangan if how their current lifestyle of a country with this method of cultural immersion. Kay if mag-start a work, labi nagdili sa ato ang own country nato, kinahanglan nato mo adjust ug sa ilang maagi hindi man ka pwede mo kayo nga ay dili ko ginahan mo buhat anak kay dili na mao mo ang cultural nga gi-practice sa Philippines but kinahanglan jud mo adjust. So the next one is kaning practice speaking a new language with someone fluent. So labi na for example ato ang partnership sa ato ang work is Korean. So mo hire yun ta og teacher na Korean nag-learn og Korean para makatabang na to ma-fluent tag Hangul mo na siya itawag sa ilahang language para mahasa na to atong skills para maka-communicate tag tarong nila. So the next is the try a new ritual or food from another culture. So dili din na malikayan labi na natay ka partnership nasa ato ang business na kinahanglan moadto ta sa ilang place para masabtan na to is hibaw-an na to ilang unsay po'y ritual nila compare sa ato nya makita na tong difference unsay ritual pud sa ato adiri and also sa food labi na sa food kay lahi man tag taste kaysa nila so na-adjure possible nga di pud ganahan but wala may mawala if mo try ka. So next, so the last one sa develop a global mindset is the more you practice and interact in global environment, the more your mindset will grow. So sa kanina part is sa lain-lain na country, lahi-lahi man gyud o cultural tinuhuan. So the more ka dig about sa ilahang mga unsay binuhatan nila say mga tinuhuan say gusto nilang pangbuhaton nga wala diri sa tuwa na putay atuwa nga wala sa ilaha is mas mulawak pa to ang mindset na makaingon tag lahi gyud ay taga country. So the next one sa fourth core cultural diversity is ang kaning established trusted support networks. So if we say trusted support network, labi na mag-disco sa atong workplace kung para maka-build tag trust sa atong workplace na atay tawag na be consistent. So if we say be consistent, labi na mo-show tag how mo act sa ilaha is dapat consistent ta. Dili na mag paling-paling kay maka-confuse man na sa ilaha and makaingon sila nga ito mo yung tinuod batasan na niniya. So sa solicited feedback is na mag-need tag help sa ito ang ka-coworker kay mo show sa tag feedback nila nga like example na nagtabang nila kinahuman nila din ilang gibalik na to. So mo sultita na if sakto ba ilang gibuhat or daily and atong i-address og tarong. So next is empower your team by trusting them. So like mosalig ta nila like kaya na nilang buhaton ato silang i-cheer up na kaya na nimo dili na to sila i-down. So next is encourage coaching. So for example na someone nga sa atong workplace na dili nila kaya na so encourage na to nila na makaya na sila, i-cheer up na to sila, guide na to sila, o tabangan na to sila para or mahugtang kitay mo coach nila na kabutang na para makatun po sila, dili lang kay ma-down sila, kay di lagi sa kahibaw. So the last one is show appreciation. So siyempre, tao po ba ya ato ang ka-coworker na ato mga kaupan, show sa the respect like say man lang thank you sa ilang gibuhat, mo smile ta, mo greet ta nila. Kay, siyempre, sa taga-adlaw na itong mag-work tayo. For example, nag-work na ta, sila man na to ang makahalubilo. So, that's it. Sa, naapay to, ani ka-core cultural diverse team, but si, kuanang mo discuss anang about si Isok na. Thank you.
So good evening everyone, I am Geramae Isok and I'm going to tackle about the competences for managing culturally diverse teams. So this topic is the continuation of Micah Tenchavez discussion. So there are four competences for leading culturally diverse teams. Number one is the establish trusted support network. Second is develop a global mindset and then practice verbal and non-verbal communication skills. And last is develop multiple leadership styles. So since na-discuss naman ni Mika ang number 1 of 2, so ang akong i-discuss is ang 3 of 4. So, verbal communication. When we say verbal communication, it is all about the language atong use through written or spoken. So in short, verbal is kana atong use kada adlaw na itabi na to or making a letter. So there are some examples of verbal communication. Number one is knowing your audience. So before ta mo tabi or mabuhi og storya, dapat we should know the audience or the people nga atong katabi. If kanang nasa uban nga kung professional, so dapat we use the language, we use the formal language. Number 2 is being precise and concise. So in short, if mo tabi ta, dapat direct to the point na lang para mas madali makuha sa imong kastorya or sa audience. So next is friendly. So as an hospitality management students, gamit kanina to kaning atong pagka-friendly when it comes to communicating with people. So next is kanang clear to the audience. So dapat kung mo-communicate ta og tao or natay katabi, dapat atong pagstorya is dapat clear sa ilaha para kana ang dili kayo daw wala nay pangutana nga daghan. So dapat clear and concise. So, non-verbal communication skills. So, it means you are communicating by people through body language, facial expression, and gestures. So, there are also the examples of non-verbal communication skills. So, first is handshake, second is eye contact, third is smile, then the last is raising your hands. So, using nonverbal communication skills is dapat gamitin to na to ang yang examples like handshake. So, nonverbal ta dapat handshake, then eye contact sa tao nga imong ka-communicate, and then also wear your smile. Then last is if we want to speak or kanang nga tayo gusto nga itabi, so we should raise your hand para formal. So the last part of the competences for leading culturally diverse team is the develop multiple diverse style. So there are 5 examples of develop multiple leadership styles. So number one is servant leadership. So when we say from the word itself, leadership, so as a leader, it is their responsibilities na protektahan ang personal growth nila while nag-support sila sa ubang tao nga i-solve ang challenges nga ilang na-encounter o ma-feel sa nila nga deserve to be heard sa isa ka community or culture. So second is autocratic leadership or authoritarian leadership. So as an autocratic leader, it is the responsible sa in terms sa ilang task kay no need na sila nga magpaabot or naay mo storya nila nga kanilang himuon. So as an autocratic leader, very responsible sila when it comes to their task, and himuon nila kung unsa ilang dapat himuon, and then magpaabot na lang sila og agreement or naim agree sa ilang ideas or arrangement sa ilang task. So the third example of develop a multiple leadership style is the democratic leadership or participative leadership. So this type of leadership is dapat tanan nga employee sa isa ka company is maka-experience o leader. So they will elect the team leader, and then so ang tanan dapat mo participate og naay opportunity sad nga mahimong leader sa isa ka company, and also they're open of asking some feedbacks and suggestion. So the fourth example is the bureaucratic leadership. So this type of leadership is only focusing on the rules and regulations inside the company. So the last example is transformational leadership. So this type of leadership is the only focus the people in their company nga encourage to achieve their goals in life. So those are the 4 competences of managing culturally diverse team. So that's all for today.
We're all different, and our differences can generate various points of view and contribute to creativity and innovation.
In today's globalized world, organizations increasingly operate in culturally diverse environments. Managing culturally diverse teams has become a common challenge and opportunity for leaders. These teams consist of individuals from various cultural backgrounds, bringing unique perspectives, values, and communication styles to the table. While diversity can enrich a team's creativity and problem-solving abilities, it also presents unique management challenges. What is cultural diversity? Culture is what shapes us. It is the reason we have certain beliefs, influences how we behave, and is what gives us our identity. Cultural diversity is the representation of different cultural and ethnic groups in society. When talking about cultural diversity in the workplace, it is the inclusion of employees from different backgrounds, different races, different sexual orientations, and different political views. The term cultural diversity encourages an environment of inclusion, with representatives from range of various backgrounds that come together to work as a team. Successfully managing and working with a culturally diverse team means making everyone feel like they belong. Here are some strategies to make diverse team stronger. So establish the expectation that cultural diversity is successful when everyone is open and understanding of cultural differences. Provide cross-cultural training for employees so they better understand their teammates. Focus on communication and conflict management. Recognize that we all communicate differently, even within our own cultures. Set clear expectations for how your team will communicate with you and with one another. Have an open discussion about what motivates your team. Find out what will keep them working to their fullest potential.
Hello everyone, today we'll be tackling about skills, building trust, and fostering inclusion. So how do you build trust and fostering inclusion? First is cultural competence. Develop an understanding of different culture, including their customs, communication styles, and work preferences. This involves taking the time to educate oneself about the cultural backgrounds of team members. Understanding customs helps in creating a respectful environment, knowing communication styles aids effective interaction, and awareness of work preferences allows for better collaboration and productivity. Next is effective communication. Encourage team members to express their ideas and opinions and actively listen to understand different perspectives. Fostering an open and inclusive atmosphere where member where team members feel comfortable expressing their thoughts promotes creativity and innovation. Active listening ensures that leaders understand and appreciate diverse perspectives, creating a space where everyone feels valued. And third is empathy. Demonstrate empathy by acknowledging and validating diverse perspectives and experience. Empathy involves putting oneself in another person's shoe. Acknowledging and validating diverse perspectives shows that leaders respect and understand the unique experience of team members, contributing to a culture of trust and inclusive. Next is cultural sensitivity. Avoid stereotypes and generalizations. Treat each team members as an individual with unique qualities and strengths. Stereotypes and generalization can lead to biases and unfair judgment. Treating each other team members as an individual, recognize and value their unique skills and strengths, contributing to a more equitable and respectful work environment. Next is inclusive leadership. Ensures that everyone has an equal opportunity to contribute and participate in team activities. Equality is fundamental in fostering an inclusive workplace. Leaders should actively work to ensure that all team members, regardless of their background, have an equal chance to contribute, share ideas, and participate in decision-making processes. Next is conflict resolution. Address conflicts promptly and constructively. Conflicts are inevitable, but how they are managed makes a significant difference. Prompt and constructive resolution helps maintain a positive team atmosphere, preventing issues from escalating and affecting team dynamics. Next is team building. Organize team building activities that celebrate diversity and promotes a sense of belonging. Team building activities are opportunities to reinforce a sense of unity and belonging. Celebrating diversity in these activities helps team members appreciate each other's differences and fosters a more cohesive and supportive team culture. Next is training and education. Provide training on diversity and inclusion to increase awareness and understand within the team. Training programs contribute to a shared understanding of diversity and inclusion. They offer insights into the importance of embracing differences and provide practical tools for creating an inclusive work environment. Next is flexibility. Be adaptable to different working styles and preferences. Recognize that team members may have varied approaches to work adaptability. Adaptability involves understanding and respecting these differences, allowing for a flexible environment that accommodates diverse working styles and preferences. This fosters a collaborative atmosphere where individuals can thrive in ways that suit their unique strengths and methods of contribution. That's all. Thank you.